No one could have guessed we love ties. Really? Ties and more ties. If you don't know Rizelin style from Riser, then you would definitely know Chun Li. And in this episode, we'll take a look at if Max Factory Products, a subsidiary of Good Smile Company, and if it can still defeat the competition, because honestly, this is my first GSE product, Max Factory to be exact. You want to sit in for this because I already had a sneak peek. It's 10 out of 10. Max Factory Chun Li. So we are getting an illustration from Akiman Akira Yasuda, who works at Capcom and the man who drew Chun Li from Street Fighter 2. A young girl who grew up to be a really fine lady, but in this illustration, I believe she's still young. Looking at the pictures, she does look exactly like the illustration, but is she? I mean the figure itself. And with the advent of so many Chinese and Japanese studios, can an old legend still be viable? So let's find out. Of course, this cardboard box holds a lot of expectations because it is so solid and really exquisite with metallic embossings. You must have heard this a lot if you're subscribed. I'm not a box collector. I'm not a box collector. But the insides of the box is really mesmerizing. Not gonna talk about the card that I don't wanna even read. But a really nice gesture was to include a prescription notebook. Yes, it reads Okusuri Teicho, medical prescription notebook made by Momoshihama Chosai Pharmacy. So a little backstory here. They made these prescription books during the pandemic to cheer people up. Well, only in Japan, you get Chun Li prescription notebooks and Fate Grand Order McDonald's collaboration. I'm not gonna get into Fate Grand Order figures because I play it, but there's too many figures to collect. The figure itself, really a pain to open, actually only comes in two parts, the figure and the base. I mean, damn, you already saw that the figure is good, but what about the base? You wanna guess? 3, 2, 1. What is this? What is this? This is as plain as my cheeseburger without sauce. Damn. Oh wait, I saw something. It is not as plain as it seems. We'll test it out later. So, by the way, Chun Li sits on the base with this trapezium-shaped indentation. I mean, stay with me as we unravel this perfectly wetted granite tiles. One really crazy thing is this. It doesn't even just look like granite tiles. It feels like granite tiles. You think that's all? Wait till you see the insides. Damn, we got a wall of stones. And sometimes when you think the sculpt gets too shallow and it's a single color, the shoes really did well with pronounced sculpting. No paint shading is good because we already get shadows from natural lighting. No one could have guessed we love ties. I don't usually go to the gym, so I have never in my life seen such ties. Muscles resting on the granite tiles and muscles floating above the granite tiles. Is this even real? I ask myself. And in this picture, we probably see a hint of it. But ties is what it should be because we have grown tired of ultra skinny legs as depicted in anime. So we love our Riser, and even the 1/6 makers have made a body with bigger ties. It's not just Chun Li's size, her whole leg is muscular, which instantly give us this really high score. The clothes, well, it's really nicely matted and depicting a really perfect representation of how her clothes should flow, especially with plastic. I mean, it's really hard to make me happy because of my heightened expectations, but this figure has perfect hands. The back profile also speaks of a really sturdy warrior. Her body, that's what I mean. She's definitely looking very beautiful and very bulky. Well, the figure just gets better and better, and with the hair sculpt, you quickly realize that other anime figure cannot even compare. The buns are painted in pearlescence. Really, I didn't even think a simple clothes design such as Chun Li's clothes can create such complicated impressions. We know Chun Li's Chinese, but her yellow eyes, in this case, gives a really dreamy feel. But the head sculpt is just 100% accurate to the creator's illustrations, Akiman. And if you don't know who Akiman is, then I know you didn't watch the first part of my video. But that's okay. The head is an absolute beauty because we get another version of Chun Li drawn by Akiman. Lastly, we look at the waist sash, which has a lot of sculpt details. And this is really good. I just want to give an accurate review of the figure. Paint-wise, most of the figure is painted in matte, with the exception of gold metallic paint. There's really very little noticeable seam lines in this channel. Fantasy comes into like, nah, I don't want a 1:1 doll of Chun Li, but you can't just deny light hits on this figure really well, and she is a whopping 10 out of 10. I can't say much for the whole Max Factory line, but I'll definitely be buying another Max Factory figure to compare with, so please subscribe to me and stay tuned to this channel. But I have to say a big thank you to all of my viewers out there for your support. But till then, buy what you need and stay mesmerized, because Chun Li is beautiful. Remember that. Oh wait, I want to tell you the magic of the base. The plain base is plain because it's covered anyway by the granite tiles. Well, it's a beautiful product. Love it to death. Take care and see you in the next video. Bye bye.